So let's talk about why we need goals in the first place. And we'll start by thinking about looking at a map and trying to choose a destination. So let's imagine we're trying to go on a trip somewhere, all right? And I decide that I want to go to Maine. Okay, we live here in California. I want to go to Maine. So if I'm going to ask myself, how do I get there? What's the best way to get there? Who can help me get there? Right? It's all going to be dependent on that destination I'm going to. So if I'm going from California to Maine and say I need to be there in 2 days, probably not going to try to drive. So how do I get there? Well, I'm going to fly. All right. The best way to get there is probably flying, but it's not the cheapest way, so maybe that's going to get in my way and I won't be able to fly, so I'm going to have to think of something else. Might have to drive, I might end up late, right? So who can help me get me there might be someone, it's not going to be any of my cousins in California because they're not going to Maine anytime soon. So maybe I need to find somebody else who's making that trip. All right, there's a lot of questions that we ask ourselves and can answer only once we know where we're going. If I just say, I'm just going somewhere, I can't say how I can get to just some random place. If I'm really vague and say, I want to go somewhere over here, I don't know the best way to go there. I don't know who can help me, right? None of these questions are ones I can answer unless I have a clear destination in mind, and that's just like with a goal. If I don't really know where I want to go in terms of achieving a goal, then I don't really know how to get there. I don't know what the best way to get there is, the best way to achieve that goal, and I can't possibly know who can help me get there if I'm really vague and I don't have a good goal in mind. If I just say, I want to go someplace, or I want to be better, right? None of those things are going to actually help me answer the questions I need to answer to come up with a real plan. So that's why we need a goal. So let's get a little more specific and talk about SMART goals then.